Hi everyone, Lorco here and welcome to my channel. So the one that we're gonna discuss to you is the latest balance changes, latest update. Just happened like this morning. And without further ado, guys, let's proceed. So there was like a balance changes like happened around November 30 midnight, and the changes for this one is like literally to give favor back to the control deck, because currently for the past month, it everything is dominated by agro war and agro nature. So these changes happen for both divine order expansion pack and also the core set. And FYI, this was published on the PTR last November 21 and 22nd. And FYI, during those same week, there's also a PTR on the 24th and the 25th of November. And that one is all about a core refresh. So they're trying to change everything on the core cards and make way to a new meta. But they only released the this update yet. So we don't know if core reset will be happen this week also, or it will be next week. So, but the good thing is, because of these new balance changes, it will be technically it will be a new meta for this coming weekend event, and hopefully it will be more dominant by war control, nature control, or other type of control. Okay, so the first thing that we're gonna talk about is Flourish. So Flourish is one of the favorite god power for the past month. It give way to the nature aggro because it give you plus one strength and one regen for one casting cost. So now they change it. It's just only one heal to a target creature. FYI, creature only, not for god. Now, what's the difference between the heal of light? Light is two casting cost. Heal two characters. So that can be a god and a creature. So technically, I believe let's see if there will be lots of player who are gonna play on this one. It's just like advantage that there's no more additional damage. So another one that they changed on the one of the god power in nature is they put back they added Selena Mark, which they replaced Selena Lead, which someone like add a 2-1 Amazon card in your hand. But now they for two casting costs, it will deals one random damage on opponent's creature and you gain one life. So this one is a little bit okay now, better than Flourish, and I think a lot of people will gonna use this one, especially for a mid range to a nature control deck. Another one is on death, they remove the Undying Wish God power. I believe that's two casting costs where target creature will have creature you own will have a afterlife that summon a 1-1 imp. But now they change it to Soulburn. Soulburn is like a equivalent to a Slayer god power where one casting cost it deals one damage for both gods. So technically this is good god power for zombie deck, especially to activate the frenzy of those zombies. So now the card nerf, Shield Bearer, still neutral, one casting cost. It's just like there's no more strength. So I believe no less people will gonna play this card. Exercise, no more draw power, but still able to do sleep for the opponent. And the Balkas Captain, instead of like during frenzy, you will have a 3-1 weapon. Now it's just like 2-1. I think this still be playable because of weapon is like still like favored in war aggro and also in war control. So the buff one, Orcish Elite, this is like a core card. 5 casting costs, it will become now a 3-6. Falling Star, 5 casting costs, also a spell. So it will do like, if we open this one, it just like burn the strongest creature and it summon like a 1-2 badger. FYI, it adds +1 attack. So technically it will become a 2-2 badger, and also other creature will be buffed with +1 strength. I think this card will be more on the nature aggro, where more on a board flood of creature. So FYI, this is like a Helm Hassler. So what I don't know is like this is ability. So I think this will be only to remove armor, but for me this is like weak because any a creature with an ability cannot attack. You can just use your ability. Even though this is not a structure, that's what I understand on that one. Anor, last time they said they will lower the casting cost on the PTR. They mentioned that they will lower the casting cost from six casting costs into a five casting costs and became five. But seems like they make it a different changes because they believe like it might be too powerful. Now the good thing about this one, it's no longer like a forcing your other creature to attack. It's just like deals damage. Who has the strongest one? And FYI, it can damage God if there's no creature on the board. So this is a good one for war control. Now Takat also, uh, on the PTR they mentioned they're gonna lower the casting cost into six, but seems like they never changed the casting cost. So I think people will less play on this one unless you're on a Nubian control. But that board wipe does not, I believe, will not able to use this one. This one, the parting, they really changed it to cut the casting cost into five. And FYI, its ability, so it means it cannot attack. And FYI, this is not a structure, and uh, he has no front line, he has no back line. It's just like a 5/5 that do ability, nothing more. He has protect and ward. Now this shrine, as you can see, they change it from 2/2 into 2/4. They make it tougher, but this is more like more on taking damage. New growth. This is like a one casting cost now. Bless and add nature card. So this is a random nature. You don't know if you're gonna get creature or spell or legendary or common. So this is like super. It's like an RNG. I wish they mention it like creature or spell, so at least you can like make a deck out of it. But a random nature card, it's like super random. Oh, so this is like a good buff because majority of the tempo magic use rely on Palace one, which is expensive. So at least this one is a cheaper version. The only drawback is this is on order. It cannot be attacked, but it can be targeted by spells and ability. So this is like a good for a and FYI at the end of turn. So technically, if I cast this one end of turn, I manage to draw a card. If it survive furthermore, then I will get the benefit of more cards. So this one, the Nature Legend one, it become now 8/8. Before it was just 7/7, and after because this is Blitz and Overkill, every time it kills something, he will summon a 1/1 Vibrant. I think before it was like a 5/5 Vibrant, but now it's one. I think it's okay. The good thing of this one, he has no confuse. It means I can like literally attack is a creature that I am planning to target. And because it's overkill, it means it gives it will like if it kills a lot, it will get more. This is good. The only fortunately, if I wish this they make it seven casting cost and make it 7/7, I think it will. A lot of people will gonna play this one. The Hollow. So the Hollow is I think a new concept for the deception because they trying to eliminate now the sleep deception. But I don't see any uh, uh good option. It's just like give order and you just get the guild card randomly also like a guild creature. Well, it's a guild creature, but you don't know what kind of guild creature you're gonna get. So they changed this one. The good thing about this one is they changed the damage instead of like target creature because before it was roar deals 3 damage to a creature. Now the good thing about this one, they mentioned damage only. It means I can target God and mine. So every time it removes order, it goes to my hand without lessen the casting cost. Blazing Talisman, uh, it just like more on the burn now for creature. For blazing, I think this is more on nature control, more literally controlling the opponent. A Necroscepter, I was like so excited about this one. But then I realized give that zombie plus one after. So it only summon one zombie now, not like before. It summon two. If you are frenzy, now it's summon one, and if you're frenzy, it became a 2/2 zombie with leech. So a little bit okay, guys. The good thing is it will not obliterate majority of your void. Uh, So this one is good because it's 5 casting cost 5/5. So this will be good for a zoo deck that more on that, but usually there are lots of good 5 cards for death, especially for zoo, and I think this will be less played. Now this is like one of the famous one. People are like hoarding this Munyoshan infiltrator because it this is like a best counter for Pyramid Warden. This is a 2 to cast 2/3, and technically it make Pyramid Warden into 2/2. This is also good versus again light. As you can notice, light are like 2/4, 2/5. It's more on health, increase in health. So technically this is like one of the counter for light. And Course Obelisk, I like this one. It literally summons still two zombies here at end of if you are frenzy. So good for the zombie deck. Uh, and this is like favor with Soulburn, the new god power. Deals one damage to both god. And the last one, the Grand Hole. I like this one, Grand Hole. FYI, this is just a wall, but FYI, he also get +1 and also leech. So technically, he is included on the buff. So technically, even though there's no creature on the board, just play him. He will become a 3/5 with leech. Technically, let's say, give you more health, like heal your life, and this will be good for war control. So card changes, revenues. This is also a divine order. They just changed it to 3/4 with Blitzlish, good for war control, but technically, I'm not quite sure if war control will gonna use this one, guys. This one is also nice. This is part of now the zombie meta for the death. 3 to cast and it's summon a zombie. FYI, all zombie are with leech. And Voracious Fiend, same thing. This is now a 2/2 with leech. This is a good second drop for the zombie death. Avalanche Strike. So I was like tricked by this one. Because when if you read here, it says deals 2 damage, and I thought it will be good for God. But when I played test this morning, I was shocked. Like deals 2 damage to a creature. So technically, this is like equivalent of canopy. Deals 2 or deals 4 as long as you're equipped. So this is only good for war control because if this is 2 damage only, not mention creature, then this is good for like a war aggro. But technically, this is only for control, guys. And the last but not the least are the Rage Hammer. So this is like a good buff. Because the Enduring Shield is 2 to cast, but it has no Blitz. So at least this one, you can like literally do a creature control early board. But FY is just like one attack for now, and then later it will be pump up. And so on its final attack, it will be like a 3/1 as long as you're attacking that. So guys, that's it. So I believe based on these changes, only few cards, but it will change the meta, especially for nature. We will expect less nature now, like the aggro nature. Expect for a mid range to a nature control. The one thing is there will be the rise of war control. As you can see, there are like top players who are playing war control now, but because of like additional cards here, it will be like literally a more advanced. Especially, I think I missed this one. The Guild Enforcer. I like this one. This is not a wall, guys. This is not just frontline wall. It can attack, guys. So magic, light, or even war control will able to use this one. Maybe nature can play this one if they're not more on the wild cards now. This is like a literally powerful god, because anything that an armor above one is literally power. FYI, this is has two armor. So yeah, so the meta will be, there will be still war aggro. There will be an increase in war control, especially the old player who has like has a Hector, who has Inas, who are like big powerful legendary creature. There will be an increase now of people like playing magic ramp because of those guild enforcer. And I think we're gonna wait for further update or refresh. But for now, there will be war, there will be might be light still, and who knows that there will be a rise now of a zombie death, and also war control. And that's it. Oh, guys, thank you so much, and have a nice day, guys. If you have like a question, kindly leave a comment, and please kindly subscribe and follow my channels, my Facebook page and YouTube channel.